Yeah, you know how sometimes you see it in VTuber models and stuff like that where they're perfectly symmetrical on both sides, and I find it's really off-putting because, like, normally speaking, people aren't perfectly symmetrical, but at the same time, I do notice like little things that are off. Usually, it's not really an issue, but when it's two different color eyes specifically, I do have a lot of problem because like my eyes basically, I don't know how best to say this, but like if I've got these two, move forward a bit, if I've got these two on the screen, right, my brain wants both one of each eye looking at each one of them if there were two separate eye colors, which I don't know if I actually do. I probably have like the blankest, most bizarre, unfocused expression, but I'm assuming that's what happens when I talk to somebody with like heterochromia kind of thing. Um, but yeah, I have actually gone to school with a girl that had heterochromia in both eyes at the same time. So each one was a brown gold with like a blue on the bottom half on both of her eyes, and it was horizontal heterochromia or something that can come in all different directions. Her eyes were so fucking cool, honestly. Um, is there a new job?
Hey, up for another job?
As long as the pay's good, I can always find the time.
There's a place in this region I've been eyeing for a while. I'd be willing to pay if you can find anything interesting there. I'll mark its location on your map for you. It's called Silver Shore Resort. You can find it to the west of here.
Did you expect to find that drug prescription from 20 years ago? I was yawning.
Actually, it's a nursing home. Or it was, anyway, before Starfall. It's been abandoned ever since. I don't think it's very safe there, but that's why I'm hiring you, isn't it? I'm trying to understand more about how people treated the elderly and dying before Starfall. Why don't you see what you can dig up that might shed some light on that?
Azilla has joined us, and she is mushy in a little donut. So the cats have finally like figured out where I've been sleeping, and oh god, where is this taking me? Fuck, that's a distance and a half. Level 39. Wait, down there's supposed to be 39? Then what was up here then? 50. Oh wait, that's 50 area. A recommended level is 50. Hold on. That's 45, and why is that one red? It's like they're all almost always like high level. Anyhow, I guess I'll come back to that later. I kind of completed everything here, so let's zoom back in. You finally get some kitty kills. I did finally. It took a while. Like I said, it took like a couple of days for the cats to kind of like figure out where I was. That's like next to a high level thing. And then like Azula was a bit hesitant to like come and lay down and stuff. So she just laid on the exercise bench thing that was next to me. Actually, I'll go to that first. Yeah, so she just laid on like the exercise bed thing. Phoenix came and he laid on me. He was like pretty keen to go from like immediately. What else? Then after a couple of days, Azula finally like came and like laid down and laid on the blankie and stuff like that. I think it took getting like the spare linen washed and set up and shit for them to kind of like both want to lay down. Because like I said, like the first couple of days, I reckon I could get around that way, but I'll go for a ride. First couple of days I didn't really have like proper bed linen. It's kind of like I was borrowing like the cat's blanket because I'm like, fuck it. Like we literally had just changed the beddings like the day before Nick got his cold symptoms and shit turn up. So linen was like set to wash, but we were in no hurry. We're gonna just do it like this weekend. But yeah, no, it had to kind of emergency go in to get washed up. Oh yeah, there's spawning. so that I could use it. But that also included like blankets and shit so that I could actually have like something warm to wrap myself in. So once we finally got up to a point where I had a blanket, remember it is winter here. So yeah, it was quite cold. The cats did not want to be near me. And now that I've got the blanket, they're just like, huh, I could sleep in there. So today I actually woke up to, like, Phoenix was asleep on me, and Azula was asleep next to me up on the exercise bench thing. And I sort of didn't want to, like, move straight away, because I'm like, you know, I want to encourage this behavior for them to come and, like, lay with me here. And then, like, within probably 20 minutes, I needed to pee, right? But within about 20 minutes, Azula decided to come and sleep on the blanket with me. And I'm like, fuck, I can't get up now, because, like, I really want to encourage her that it's okay to lay here. I don't want to just immediately get up just because she's just laid down. Like, that's going to be like, oh, if I lay down, you're going to leave the room kind of thing. So I was trying not to do that. But yeah, I ended up, like, laying there for a couple of hours because she was, like, really cute. And I'm like, I really needed the toilet the whole time. And, like, the worst part about it, because I'm sleeping on the floor, right, is I have to physically fucking stand up before I can do anything. So if I'm not, like, fully awake or I'm not, like, super comfortable, I have to, like, force myself all the way up onto my fucking feet before I can, like, do anything. It's not like when, like, you have a bed and shit, you can sit on, like, the edge of the bed before, like, going anywhere. So I think that's also been wearing me out too, is, like, the extra effort of having to fully stand up. Like, go laying down to standing up and stuff, because, like, I also have, like, high blood pressure and shit too that I'm medicated for, so I can't imagine going from fully laying down to fully standing up is very good for that. But it's probably just, like, the week kind of thing. Pets what is it? My pets are very much creatures of habit. Change any part of their routine messes them up for a couple of days. Yeah, cats are really picky about routine. Like, for the most part, like, in the past, I didn't really have any, like, set routines for, like, food and stuff like that. Like, Phoenix was always super chill with, like, whenever food's available, you know? But Azula cares. She cares a lot. Is this tin or tungsten? I think it's tin. Aluminium. I need tungsten. If I happen to go past tungsten, I've got to mine it, because I need a couple of bars of it. Yeah, Azula really cares, so if her timing's thrown off, then her time for using her cat box is thrown off, and her time for zoomies is thrown off, and her whole day's fucking out of whack, you know? That's fair. That's completely fair. I understand that. But, yeah, sometimes I don't want to have to, like, stand up and do stuff immediately. That's where the best part of having two people that can do stuff comes in. Oh, yeah, it's, like, right here. This place looks awesome. I didn't even consider making pillars, like room pillars like this, like that kind of thing. That's like some 7 Days to Die shit right there. It's great. Yeah, anyway. Like, they do kind of adapt for the most part. Like, if I change, like, a little bit of routine, like, usually in the past, if I've had, like, somebody have to stay over or something like that, my spare room used to be, a long time ago, a guest bedroom kind of thing, just for if I had people come and stay with me and stuff. Ooh, that looks awesome. But it's really impractical to just have a fucking room that only is, like, once every few years used to, like, let somebody sleep in it. So yeah, it's mostly, like, my storage, and I kind of converted it into, like, a little exercise room sort of thing. And so I kind of have to, like, move shit out of the way if I actually want to sleep in there. It's the only, like, that's realistically the only downside to a room. Now, I know, like, my gym mat, floor mat things, like, fucking everywhere. They're, like, those little, like, matty looking things, that kind of puzzle piece looking things, you know? The ones that connect together. But they're not, like, heavy duty or anything. They're just, like, lightweight ones that just kind of cushion the floor a little bit to protect it and whatnot. There you are. I swear, you guys take more and more fucking bullets. I would love to make my DPS gun any day now. I've got to find, like, 4 more advanced parts, and I don't know where to find them. Like, I have to scrap something to get that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I might be able to take out a few of yours before I start going anywhere. But yeah, either way, look, it's been nice to, like, have, you know, the cats come in, like, filling up again and stuff, because, like, I don't generally sleep at the same time Nick does, so they get to cuddle with Nick, and then they get to come and cuddle with me, like, a few hours later, kind of thing. And Azula does get, like, pretty pissy about, like, the not sleeping during the day, because when I had to go out the other day for, like, the dentist and shit, Nick was home, and I was out, and Azula did not like that. She would not stop walking all over Nick. That is something different that you said. Yeah, anyway, she basically, like, would not stop climbing all over him. Which is unusual, because, like, that's more of a Phoenix behavior, to be fair. Like, Phoenix, like, walks all over everybody all the time, because he just, I don't know. I consider it as, like, he's an older cat. He can't get comfortable, you know? So, yeah, he ends up just, like, climbing on everybody. And, I also sometimes, like, somewhat joke that he's got, like, not, like, necessarily dementia or something like that, but he's definitely got, like, some kind of a fucking, fixated, like, OCD loop thing going on, you know, where he, like, comes in, like, jumps up on the desk, sneezes on us, or, like, meows at us, jumps off the desk, does not sit down, does not lay down, does not pass go, and essentially just, like, goes and patrols the house and comes back and repeats. It's, like, stuck in a loop, and the funny thing is, if you make any, like, noises or disrupt his loop, he just, like, craps on more. Sorry. Like, he meows more in his, like, craggly kind of, like, old man-y sort of meow. Like, complaining, basically. Oh, I got the other fucking blueprint for it. Nice. He kind of, like, has a bitch about it, and then, like, just does it a lot faster. Like, he does the entire full routine process again, but he just does it at, like, faster increments. And if you make a noise at him or block him again, he speeds up. It's like, you know those videos where it's like every time something, like, every time the word B is said in the B move B, it speeds up or some shit like that? It's exactly like that in real life. Like, it is weird to watch. It is really weird to watch, because I'm like, I don't know what kind of neurotic behavior this is, but Phoenix has got whatever down pat. I see you back there, mate. I saw you. Well, I was getting out this. I could just get up next to him. What was that? I saw something light up here. I'm guessing maybe one of these are like a platform. Either way, this area, this thing off to the side looks very cool. All the, like, floating rocks, some kind of, like, issue of gravity, maybe? What the fuck did I hear earlier? Something with gravity. I don't know, I've been watching a lot of videos and shit. I keep, like, coming across, like, huge nuggets of wisdom on the internet this, like, past week. It's been really, really weird. But, what we got? We got right. We got animal statues. I can't imagine that it's taking me down anywhere over there. So I guess I gotta go back towards that. Maybe that takes me in. Yeah, actually that makes sense. I might have just, like, not seen... Yeah, no, I saw the pathway. I just went this way. No, it's good. I figured it out. I also need to repair my stuff too. I did end up repairing all of my armor from last night. Holy hell. That was some work. There was almost everything I had on needed repair. I should just, yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say, I should just slow down, because I bet they're down here and they're not rendered yet. There you go. I also tried to add, actually, hold on, let me move over. I added a mod to my, I think I added it to my shoes, honestly. Yeah, that needs repair. I want to see, I had, this does flame stuff, and that's great and shit. But is there one that does something better? Trigger fast gun or weapon damage. What 1.2% for 10 seconds and up stacks. Hey, cool, some of these stack. There was one that I saw. I don't know what it looked like. I may already have it equipped, I'm not sure. There was one that did, like, additional damage when I, like, shoot. And I think I've got it on my shoes. This thing. It was like, having no enemies within 7 meters grants 12% weapon and status damage, which was good because if it... I also upgraded it. If my gun, whatever gun or weapon I am using, can increase the damage, I might not need as many bullets. That was my logic, but I'm not really seeing any reality to that. Although I don't know if I have like a high level gun or if I've got to upgrade some shit. Is somebody near me? Did they not? Might do. Take you out first. Yeah, no, somebody is next to me. I thought so. I'm like, there's no way that this staircase won't have somebody like right there. You decided which gun you're going to craft next. Yeah, I want to do a DVS for the main gun instead of the LMG. And if I have... Where is my thing? I don't know if I've got the blueprint to make it yet. I did get a really fucking gorgeous pistol. Yeah, it's a shotgun. So that's... I think that one. I thought about making that as a primary weapon so it could do a lot more close range damage was kind of my thoughts on that. Just because like the LMG, I am like using so many bullets. Like this is 289 damage. Where's my LMG? Is that one? I have upgraded my LMG, but I think that's the one I'm using. It's like 146 damage. It can fire really, really quickly, and that's great and shit. But like, if it's not doing a huge amount of damage, it's not doing a huge amount of damage. And I think I can probably upgrade that. Maybe. It's press damage too. I bet that slows things. I would imagine so. I do have upgrades for it, so I can upgrade this to probably a level 3, maybe in total. I'll just see if I can do that now, because I don't know how it's letting me do this out in the wilderness, but sure, let's go. Insufficient materials. What? You must be, unless you're standing right next to me, mate. You could be... Oh, there he is. That explains some things. There we go. You're not there anymore. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Or alternatively, I did get fancy gun, I'm pretty sure. In here, I've got a blueprint for this. I could make that. So I don't know if this thing's going to be better or not. Can I click on it to see? There we go. Okay, so this does 1,600 damage, basically. Yeah, that does a lot more damage, and it has a slightly smaller mag, but honestly, I expect to have about 5 rounds, not generally 7. So that's fine. So yeah, I could make that. I thought I got that before. I might actually... Hold on. Yeah, I did actually pick up one of those, but it's a drop thing, so I can't repair it. Any problem. Yeah, I got this really fucking nice pistol though. So that was the thing. And I did get this for a shotgun, which I haven't really used, but it's also a dropped weapon, so I'm not keen to like use something I can't repair and stuff, because there's no point wasting points calibrating it if I can't keep it, you know. So I'll probably do those. My only downside is I do need to upgrade my armor. That is something that I actually do need to do, because I am taking hits and losing life really badly and really quickly, sort of thing. So if I can, I'd like to upgrade some of that. However, I'd like to kind of keep this top. There was one of those what are they called, like the whim things or whatever that I got. I bet each of these towers probably has something like the thing in it. I'm gonna keep going straight ahead and see how I go with this. But yeah, it was one of those like whims that you get from the wish machine. So I don't know, I could play around with that again and see if I could get something else. I've got a few of those key outfits that kind of glow rainbow colors and shit. So any of those would be great, but I can only wear one of them at a time. That's the only downside to it. Hi, mate. Plus, I honestly already use my fucking AWM like it's a shotgun. Like, at close range, it does a lot of damage, but I know I could do a lot more damage if I had a better gun for it. It just means that for, like, long-range battles and stuff like that, I can't, like... Oh, hello. I can't just absolutely pepper enemies, like, non-stop. It does mean that I've got a chance to do more... Whoa, shit. More damage? Alright, hold on. I got out my knife. You two can come over here. Here we go. I know he's trapped in here. I love how he's just like, hide behind the PCs. It's fine. Somebody threw a grenade in. It's not ideal. I didn't expect 3 of them to be here. I don't know. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, I'm like, who else is shooting at me up here? I wasn't even gonna stop in the zone. I'm like, oh, I'll just poke my nose in because probably loot. Let me just try to get to somewhere where I've got a little more shade. I make the Doombringer. I haven't played a lot this week, but I'm hopefully going to get dedicated at least one day this weekend. Nice. I would need to have a look at what the Doombringer is. Hold on. What kind of a gun is that? Sit up here for a hot second. Yeah. Oh my god. Mate! Oh, it's a shotgun. Alright. Hold on. I don't know how that one found me. Right, let me get healed up. Lol, not now. I mean... maybe. We'll see. Kind of figured something might be back here. I know that that center building back over there is going to be important and I'm going to have to go into it. I think there's a fucking turret up here. On the other side of this room. I do like being able to do like wild things like that. Right, this is semi-safe. I say semi-safe because, you know. So, Doombringer... oh yeah, that one. So, the 2 mag. Oh yeah. I actually haven't taken time to like look through and like seal their names and stuff. Some of them sound pretty cool. Like Rain and Crash. I think like the yellow ones are supposed to be really good. If I could find like that, that'd be awesome. It does like less damage though. No, it does no more damage, sorry. If I can tell happily yawning, stretching pause. No. I'm gonna... whoop, I gotta hydrate. I was going to hold on to Viking's paw and like play with his beans, but I've gotta hydrate. I will stretch too. I am sitting up pretty good today. I know when I'm tired, I kind of like legit slouch a bit. But I'm actually doing alright. I am hitting the... there we go. That's funny. One of the things that the guy that did the massage did say was that apart from the fact that like I'm covered in knots, right? There we go. Nice. Is, what's it? It could be like related to like posture and stuff like that because I'm like, I've been trying to sit up straight for like at least the last 6 months or so. Been actively just trying because I don't know, I get lazy and I just slouch after a while. And yeah, apparently that can also cause knots. I see there's one here that has a red fucking headset thing. Alright. Oh, hello. I figured that there would have to be more. I wasn't expecting it to be right under me, though. Whoa. Oh, it's another player. I was so surprised just then. I'm like, what the fuck? I nearly shot him. Well, that's nice that there's level 50 up in here. I should also eat, too. This will make it a little bit faster for me to get in here. That's my food. I must have found food at some point. Hey, how you doing, Viking? What are you up to? There's one of the elite guys. I don't think I've got to kill him, but I'll just see if I can bring him over here. Mystical crate should be in this place, and honestly, if I can get him to come over here, that'd be great. There it is. Oh yeah, he's got it open already. It's a level 50. I don't even think that's a problem for him. Well, I appreciate that person helped. Because holy shit, that would have been bad. Just pause again, yawning back into happily. What are you all stretchy for, Viking? Getting all limber. Be happily relieve. What? Be happily relieve. Welcome you from my PC again. Nice. Nice. Good job, Shadow. I'm glad that your PC's all like back up and running. You're gonna play games and shit all weekend? Obviously. What is down here? Close encounter with Nubius. By the way, at some point I've got to do fishing. Because apparently I need to catch like 20 fucking fish. What? Did I learn? I learned probably yes. I could probably jump out this thing. But finally, games. Yeah, no, I hope that you enjoy your games. I think the teleporter's like that way, so I'm gonna kind of like... I know I didn't do this whole place, but I found what I needed. Gotta test it. Yeah, you definitely gotta put it through your paces, Shadow. So that sounds like a gaming marathon from now until 12 hours time, I see. Come already. Shadow's just like, I imagine Shadow's sitting there with like bug eyes, just like, what? I don't know. I would, if I had to do something like that, like, not necessarily to like stress test it, but if I was like away from my PC for a while, probably the first thing I'd do is probably just hop on RimWorld. And I would probably just play the ever-loving shit out of that for like 18 or so hours or something. I gotta admit, this week I am missing RimWorld. Also, I thought that was my bike. Everyone says Shadow. This front paws wanting to be held, wags his tail happily. Oh. At least Shadow can pick you up. I don't have that kind of body strength. Hey, there's one of those things over here. I wonder if it's a low enough level. I haven't been doing some of them because I just keep getting the mini first though. And that's fine and everything, but like, it'd be nice if it gave me a different one, you know? You just need to make sure it's stable and working properly. Definitely. Most certainly, Shadow. You've got to do that. Sorry, dear. I don't think they go... Well... I don't think they go down when I do that. Stop breaking the rocks. Where is it? It's up there. As I got to say before. Hard rock. Nah, it's it damages my bike too, which kind of wastes materials. Because if I do it too much, I do have to repair it because it'll start like breaking and shit. Okay. I can't imagine that stopping like that is helping it either. I don't know what that noise was. Notice how happily being held and hugged. I wonder if I... Yeah, I thought so. What did I miss? Oh yeah, so you said you're going to get a chance to play like one of the days this weekend, Sariel. Like mostly dedicated. I'm kind of hoping to... I had 200 enemies. I'm kind of hoping to... Not so much like complete a lot of things, but I wouldn't mind, like I've done all the journeyman quests things, right? I've got, there's a lot of tasks around, right? I wonder if there's new commissions. There might be new commissions. I'll have a look at that in a second. But I would personally like to spend a little time going around, get all the teleporters, wherever the, where are they? There is one. I know there's one in this like 40 area. Maybe on two. There we go. I'd like to like unlock these, like, not necessarily like the silos and shit, but I'd like to unlock a couple of like the blue diamonds and stuff to get the quests. I don't even know if I can get that one to work because it just, I talked to the guy and it doesn't seem to work. What is this? Paradise Lost, level 37. That's not that far away. And what the fuck is going on down here? Another close encounter with Nubius. Where the fuck am I? If those are near me. Oh, I'm over here. That makes some sense. That could be interesting. I haven't done that yet, but I'm not going to try to do it. I will probably go... Whoops. I didn't mean to click on that. Let me keep looking for a second. There is... All that perish. The two men next